Today, guys, we are on the Swamp Rabbit Trail right here in Greenville. In my opinion, Swamp Rabbit Trail is one of the main selling features of Greenville itself, and today we're going to go over all of my favorite stops along the way. This trail is actually 22 miles and extending further, going from Travelers Rest, where it starts, goes through Mauldin, and is also being extended further than that into Fountain Inn and beyond. What I love most about this trail is that it connects communities, neighborhoods, parks, and overall just gives a sense of community. First on the stop, guys, has to be Falls Park and Cleveland Park, really because they're really close together. Now, Falls Park has to be the most iconic and most photographed location in Greenville. It also features the Liberty Bridge, which is a 345-foot suspended pedestrian bridge. Now, this bridge offers one of the most beautiful views in Greenville to me personally. It overlooks not only the Reedy River, but also the park below it, and it also feeds into Cleveland Park, which really leads me to my favorite spots right off of this bridge. First of all, you've got Passerelle, which was named one of the most romantic restaurants by CNN. You also have Spill the Beans, which my kids will not let me pass without going in and getting some ice cream or some coffee. It's a great spot to just also people watch because it's right off of the falls. You also have Methodical Coffee if Spill the Beans coffee is not your thing, which also leads me to talk about the amount of shopping and restaurants that are afforded to you right off of this main strip as well, because it is right off Main Street, Greenville. Now, leading from the Reedy River, if you follow the trail all the way down, you're going to run into Cleveland Park. It's going to be a very different feel. It's going to be more level, and it's going to also have a lot of fields for kicking the ball, throwing the baseball. It's also going to have a lot of picnic tables and playgrounds. Cleveland Park is also right by the zoo if you find yourself needing a little bit of a break and wanting to take a look at the giraffes. Next on the stop, guys, has to be Unity Park. It is Greenville's newest park, and it's one that my family goes to quite often. Not only because it has massive, expansive fields, again, for you to kick the ball or throw the baseball, but it's also a really nice stop for families because it has splash pads, a massive, really cool playground you're gonna have to take a look at for yourself. It also is a very good stop because it has a lot of shade, has restrooms. It also leads me into the community area that is also known as the Commons. It has tons of different options, so no one has to fight over whether they want a cheeseburger or barbecue. They have it all, in addition to your sweet treats like ice cream, as well as coffee. Next stop along the trail has to be Swamp Rabbit Station. Now, this, guys, is not going to be a location for any coffee or food, but it does have an historic rail car. It also has a community mural, and it's just a good halfway point for you to take a rest. Next stop on the trail is Furman. Now, to me, this is one of the most scenic parts of the entire trail because Furman just does a really good job with all their landscaping. It has peaceful loops. It also has a lot of water views. And if you're looking for a more picturesque location just to sit down and have a picnic, you also have an offshoot of this trail that takes you around the Furman Lake, which is home to the famous Furman Clock Tower. Last but not least, on the stop has to be Travelers Rest, and it's where it's all began. It's a very easy, walkable trail. It's also very shaded, has tons of benches, has a lot of easy bike parking just so you can hop off and get that cup of coffee or stop by one of the many breweries. Now, I don't know about you, but after a long day on the trail, I am definitely ready for a pint, in which case I'm going to stop at Swamp Rabbit Brewing and Tap Room. And if you're not looking for a beer, you also have tons of restaurant options like Farmhouse Taco, which of course is known for its amazing tacos and margarita flights. You also have Whistle Stop, that is really known for its casual dining and its sweet treats. Now, guys, top of my list has to be a place known as Tandem. They serve amazing coffee, but they also have the most amazing crepes you're gonna have to try out for yourself. Now, guys, that is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Swamp Rabbit Trail. I just happen to pick all of my favorite stops. So to me, the Swamp Rabbit Trail is one of the biggest selling points in Greenville. That's where we send all of our buyers just to really experience what Greenville has to offer, because Swamp Rabbit Trail literally goes through so many different communities in Greenville and suburbs so that you really get a good idea of what Greenville really truly has to offer. Now, guys, if you want a little bit more in-depth information about the trail specifically or Greenville as a whole, as always, reach out to us at DeLisleProperties.com. Reach out to me directly as well at 864-506-3706. And remember, with DeLisle Properties, luxury always comes standard.